Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Here we are again, finally recording this haul that I've been saving for so long. A lot of money. £400. But worth it IMO, especially all the stationery lovers I'm sure can also agree. I am a very big collector of things. If the books behind you don't help, then obviously my stationery collection will obviously help you see that. I actually ordered all of these things last year during autumn time, and then I got them like late November or something like that, and I actually recorded all the actual footage in December, but I've only now got to it, so sorry I guess for anyone who actually was excited when I was tweeting about it originally. But we're finally here. We're finally doing it, and if there's anything you'd like to see from me, any spreads you'd like to see, please do let me know. As per my last video, and I'm going to be doing this for quite a while now, I will be leaving the donation link to the Black Lives Matter movement, as well as some petitions you can look at, as well as some fellow black booktubers. Well, I'm not black, but my fellow peers who are black. I will be linking some of their videos down below, so you know, giving them some support, because I feel like it's really the time to amplify black voices. So I think we should all do that, and I really hope you click on their videos afterwards and see what they have to say. As for now, I do hope you have some tea. I hope you have some kind of snack or something, or maybe you're even journaling right now, and I hope you enjoy this video. Also, the stores I bought everything from, I will be linking those in the description below. I won't be linking everything I bought because there's just way too much stuff, but I will be linking the stores, as Aliexpress can be very, very tumultuous, especially with the stores with what comes and goes. So I hope you can find some of the things that you're looking for, but you'll probably find way better stuff because there's always some awesome stuff coming back in stock. But yeah, there we go, and I think it's time for me to stop babbling right now in this form and start babbling to you about my awesome stationery. Okie dokie, as you can already see, there is a giant box here. We got like some sticky notes, we got some stickers, and just like a whole lot of good stuff. So the way I did is I just like unpacked this box, kind of organized it, and then we're just gonna go first and foremost in with the washi tape. Now I actually really like how these were packaged. No, I was like really sad about having to open them up, but these are like these 4 very thick rolls of like cardish washi tape. I really love the little string. Makes it look very vintagey, and I thought that was adorable. But that's all for unpackaged. So we've got a dot grid one, a normal square grid one with some text on it, which is really cute for very vintagey spreads, and then just some plain. Now these can all actually be written on because of the cardy texture that they have, which isn't like normal standard washi tape, so that was really fun to like experiment with and play around with. Then I had these other ones. As you can see, like there's like this cute little stickers that they have on the side, kind of relaying the pattern that they have, and I tried really hard to try and extract the sticker, but like it's not working. I was depressed, and like I've kept this in because look, I just quit. I just smash it. I'm mad. I'm not happy. Also, sorry about my nails looking like crap. Okay, so we've got this one roll with like vintagey diagrams. Like this looks like 18th century, 19th century stuff. We've got a very old map pattern. Then we have some like diagrams, scientific and mathematical diagrams with text, and then another one with text following in a different landscape format. And those are the thicker, more simple, vintagey, historical looking washi tapes that I grabbed. Then I also grabbed these 6 kind of metallic duochrome washi tapes. That one is my favorite. It looks so pretty next to also the blue one, which I actually use for my new bullet journal spread, which I will be doing a video on later. But yeah, I just thought these were adorable. I really want to collect more of these, and I'm looking forward to collecting more of these. I've also got this holographic silver starry one, which is super pretty, and it's the only one of that type that I managed to get. And these 3 I didn't actually order. They were given to me as maybe like accidental freebies, but we got pink, red, gold. I think the red and gold would look so cute for Christmas time, and I think I'll collect more of these. Then we go into these, which are super cute. It's like this one's like a rain pattern, and the other one's like a striped pattern, and these 2 are the silver ones. And then there's 2 kind of coppery ones, which are like these dots and like this kind of reverse marble pattern. And you can best see these in my swatch book. So I got this from Paper Chase. It has normal white papers that are just plain, then some plain card papers, then some plain white papers again. And it's really, really helpful to be able to see the kind of patterns that you can't fully see properly when they have like a white stencil design. So it's really, really helpful for these white washi tapes that I have on the side that I'm just about to swatch for you. Okie dokie, so they're all done and swatched, and I will show each of them first and foremost. So I'll go in with a thicker one. So the first one is this foresty pattern, which I think is really sweet. I think that'd be really, really cute for like fairy, foresty, like thriller potentially layouts, and it kind of looks like snow on the forest. The second one is mountainous with some birds. Then we've got different celestial phases of the moon, which obviously, Nyx, you know me, there's so much moon stuff coming up, you're gonna get tired of me. Then we've got jellyfish in like the solar system, like sea creatures. I love the convergence of those two themes. I really, really love them. Then we've got like these windows with like these magical kind of things, and it kind of reminds me of like magical girl animes like Madoka Magica and stuff like that. Then I'm just trying to find this final one. It's like, I don't actually think I swatched this one. I thought it was that one, but it's definitely not that one. I apologize. But then we have this final one, which is like musical notes with constellations and whatnot. And then there's two baby thin ones. We've got like this frosty constellation thinner roll of washi tape. And finally, this text with like flowers washi tape, which kind of reminds me of like flower books and whatnot. Then we've got these 5 boxes of like these metallic bordering washi tapes. This box did actually come broken, but the washi tape was intact. It was probably just broken during, you know, it being shipped over. I swatched all of those so it'd be easier to see, and I love the way this page is set up. As you can see, the ones I was talking about earlier, you can actually see them a bit better with the white backdrop of what I'm actually talking about them being transparent. So the first rows are like these 3 starry, pretty astrological ones. Then we have 3 frosty themed ones, which really works well for winter. Then it's 3 steampunky ones. There you go, found them. Like clockwork and stuff like that. Then we have these 3 like they kind of remind me of science, but they also remind me of honeycomb. And considering my family call me honey, it just hits a bit deeper for me. I really, really like that one. I might even use it for my birthday. And finally, the final 3 are these musical notes. And like the way the gold is done is just so, so pretty. See, the ones I was talking about earlier really clearly see what I was talking about. And then I obviously swatched down the glittery ones. But these are also some clear stencil ones that I found. I didn't show them, but they're very, very tiny rolls. They are so, so cute, so, so pretty. And I decided to buy every single pack that was available of these 8 colors. So the bottom right that you see on the screen isn't actually silver, it's holographic. It goes into gold. We've got like this peachy pink, a brown, a normal magenta pink, a purple, a blue, and a green, and they all kind of adhere to somewhat themes, but they're so, so sweet, especially for filling up those small little spaces within your bullet journal or like bordering around pictures. I think that could be really, really cute. And then we have these significantly thicker rolls of washi tape. These are all by the same brand, so I was like, obviously I have to kind of keep them together. So the first one is like a solar constellation. We've got like these weapons and like kind of old school military armory objects. We've got these busts, then we've got these other items. Yeah, those are the bust ones. Then cute little items that all have gold leaf. And then obviously my favorite ones are these geometric astrological things. Like I absolutely adore geometric and astrological things, and that's actually what my rebranding is going to be based around. So I really, really look forward to that happening in July. But I grabbed a lot of washi tapes like this. You'll see a lot and you might get bored of it, but I just really, really love it. And then I got all these boxes of this other brand of washi tape, and I was like, oh boy. So the first one, it kind of reminds me of Dragon Age Inquisition tarot cards, and I feel like if I have characters that kind of like remind me of those, that'd be cute. Then we have some architectural ones with gold leaf, which are really, really sweet. Then we have more architectural ones that are silver plated, and they are really cute and cool toned. I decided to use this really cheap washi tape I got from Paper Chase to kind of like seal down all these little edges that were like slightly sticky and sticking the pages together. Then there's this very, very thick washi tape. As you can see, it's so thick. It like two kind of rolls of this side by side covered up the page, but it's essentially angels in like different positions, which I feel like could be really, really interesting to like combo with other things, especially with like angelic themed things. More astrological geometric diagrams, and we also have some gold plated portraits, which I think would be cute for like putting quotes in the middle, or like other stickers, or just like mini print out pictures in the future. This is really funny because it's meant to say love you, but it's a Q instead of O, which is hilarious to me, but I love the way the text is laid out. And then next to that we've kind of got like, it looks like the back of a tarot card, but again fitting in with the straight lines geometric theme. And then we've got these gold plated like star zodiacs, stuff like that, more silver geometric astrological things, pink stars, blue stars, and I'm pretty sure that's all I have on those. So moving on, we are now onto stamps. So I have a full moon and crescent moon stamp. I really, really love the packaging for these, and I actually cut them up so I could potentially use this like really pretty gold packaging in spreads. But we've got, you know, the days of the month. It goes up to 31, but you don't have to color it all in up until then. That's what I've been doing. Then we've got phases of the moon during the month. Then we've got a normal clock, and then we have a clock with Roman numerals, and finally signs of the zodiac during the year. So it's more like a yearly kind of clock thing, I guess, and I think it's really, really, really pretty. And then I also grabbed these two simpler stamps. I'm only going to show you this one, but it's like, I thought this was so cute, and it kind of reminds me of like old school horror, like Frankenstein, Dracula. I don't know why, it's just like really old light essentially. And then I got one with daisies. I also grabbed this longer stamp, which is the phases of the moon, and you can see the little squishy thing, which obviously helps the stamping process. Again, like sometimes I just like filling in like one or two of something and just using that rather than the entire stamp. From the same brand, I also got these different little blurbs, and they're so cute. I love the color of the packaging, it's adorable. And then I grabbed these like 7 flowers. 2 of them are actually, sadly, they were badly done, in the sense the woodblock shows the same pattern as the packaging, but underneath is actually the same pattern as one of the other flowers, like on the actual stamping side, which is really annoying, but really, really loved these. Botanicals always just look really good on spreads. Then we have these tiny little months stamp, and they're really cute for little accent pieces. I kind of wish they were slightly bigger, and I would like to get a typewriter stamp set at some point. Then we have these postage ones, and I'll show each of them to you. So we've got this one that's the Colosseum. I actually am keeping these in the packaging because I just think the packaging's so cute. We've got this one, which is mushrooms, a foresty one with like, kind of looks like Buckingham Palace in the back or something like that. Then we've got a flower, we've got sea, like ship themed one, and then finally another maple leaf kind of botanical looking one, and those are adorable. And then finally I got this box set, which is so pretty, and it's so compactly packed that I just refuse to take it out of this packaging. But it's all a bunch of stars, then you got like a firework kind of star set. But oh my god, I really, really love these. And it's really, really fun to use different colors and blend them on top of the stamps so you can get a gradient. Then I have these 6 kind of stamps, and I'll show you why I bought these in a moment. I'd seen a lot of washi tapes. There you go. Yeah, washi tapes with these kind of patterns on top of them, and I will be going into all of these washi tape pages soon enough. And I really wanted to be able to mimic that on my own with my own colors. So essentially I bought these woodblock stamps just so I could do that and like relay this pattern down onto transparent paper and then write on top of it, because I think that would look really, really adorable. And I love the difference in texture of paper and then transparent paper. So you got like a normal grid one, a flowery one. This one's got like moon and like a bit of a lamp and like some stars hanging down and a bit of a banner, so you could write something there. Trees, mountain, moon, like it's so pretty. another moony, starry, foresty one. Like you can see there's a little theme of what I enjoy to look at. And this final one is kind of like diagonal with like these ivy-ish kind of looking leaves, which look really, really pretty. But yeah, those are the 6 of those that I grabbed. Now we are on to sticky notes. I grabbed this blue and purple leaf sticky note, which isn't, I don't even think that's a real leaf, it's just really pretty. This maple leaf sticky note, this lily pad sticky note, and I don't know what this is called, but I remember like when I was in school, we would like stick these to our noses when they would fall down from trees. And then finally this like soft core, very modern looking sticky note, and the pastel colors are so cute. They remind me of just like the eagle aesthetic, which I did before it was popular, okay, don't judge me. But yeah, we're gonna go now into transparent papers. As you can see, I have many because I really like the texture. So this is what I was showing beforehand, and I'm really sad that you don't get to hear the audio of just like me opening these, because I just love that noise in unboxings. And hopefully if I do another one, I will have my mic actually working. But then we just have moons, mountains, got moons and stars, and like the moon in a forest, which is really cute. Then we have a butterfly with a border. We have the days of the week with like a lavender plant on the side, and just like a kind of daisy with butterflies and a mini quote. And I think this is so cute to like potentially just write quotes on, or dates, or just like little things I want to remember, or just potentially just for added texture and depth. We've got some plants, flowers, and finally like a grid kind of square with mushrooms. Then we've got a grid with daisies, a flower with lines, and some more plants with lines. Like, it's just a lot of botanicals. You can't really go wrong with flowers, I feel like, in your spreads, because they're just so generic that they work in so many different ways. This one I really liked, and I would like to get a stamp with this kind of thing. So this one's like a social media page, like a Twitter page or something like that. Then a text, like you're sending someone a text message, and then an Instagram layout. And I feel like these could be so nice for like posts of like posts I really liked or whatnot. Then we have these longer transparent papers. It just has some text on it. I have no idea what it says, but yeah. Then this border one, and it's really funny because this one says lorem ipsum, which is actually what graphic designers say just as placement text, not what that actual text is meant to be, but they clearly accidentally left that there, which is pretty hilarious to me. Then this one is like very pop arty. It says thanks with flowers. Then we have this really cute little gift, and finally one that says makeup with a lipstick. I adore the packaging for this one. It kind of reminds me of like this just looks so vintage. So all of these are just kind of like tickets, like for maybe like a carnival, for like cinema, a party, raffle tickets, stuff like that. And I think they could be so cute for like thematic spreads, or like if I go to see a movie, go to some kind of event, things like that. And I feel like I would have a lot of fun with this, especially whenever I do read The Night Circus, essentially because I'm pretty sure it's based in a circus. So then I have this transparent paper, which I only have this one type of, and it's like this holographic kind of, but more so silver metallic astrological bordering with a space in the middle, which is really fun to just potentially write some really cute things on. I can open these papers. I'm really sorry about that, but you can get an idea. This one's just like botanical transparent stickers, and this one is astrological transparent stickers. Then this final thing is like essentially stencils of, and they kind of remind me of stained glass windows. They're very fragile, and I think that maybe this is the kind of thing people use for like spray painting and stuff like that. Because they're so fragile, I don't really know if I'll be able to reuse them and stuff like that, and I personally don't spray paint. So I'm potentially going to end up like just using one per spread or stuff like that whenever I do end up using them. But you can see with this first one, it looks very floral, very geometric, and it's just so pretty. Going into this transparent kind of sticker pack, it's essentially just a bunch of gold lined stickers of just like all these interesting kind of old looking objects. Like maybe that could be a mirror, but it looks like a border. Like you've got some moon spreads, some quotes, a mountain. So pretty. That reminds me of just like the night court. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it does. I'm gonna have to see if I can actually write on these stickers because of that banner. It makes me very curious. Buildings, wings, there's just a bunch of thematic things shoved together. Then we go into these really small little tiny sticker boxes, which are plentiful in stickers. And especially if you have a smaller bullet journal, like a normal size bullet journal, it probably is better for you. I think I have a B6 or B4 size bullet journal, so it's quite big. But okay, these are like wax seals, and I do have a wax sealing kit, but sometimes you don't want that added texture, so these are a very adorable way to incorporate that kind of 3D look. And the second box is a bunch of pink stickers, and they're kind of just all over the place of like all these different kind of pink objects. You've got like more realistic ones, and then you've got like this 8-bit cartoony design and stuff like that. And I think that's pretty sweet, especially when you're going for like color themes especially. And I just love how girly that is. This next purple one incorporates a bit of pink and blue, but it's very like solar themed. So you see a lot of the night sky, planets, and then also this really cute little spaceman and spacewoman and things like that. This next one makes me so hungry because I actually love matcha bubble tea, and it just makes me think of just matcha cakes, matcha ice cream, all that kind of stuff. I love that flavor, but there's also like these kind of, it looks like alcoholic beverages, which just reminds me of mojitos, which is my favorite cocktail because it's just so refreshing. By God, I really wish we could go outside again. This next blue set is more so starry and kind of sea themed as well. I'm seeing a lot of this kind of convergence and a lot of this kind of stationery, and I live for it because those are both things that I love. Especially because I feel like water is my element. Then this final blue set is just like these bottles with like sea creatures and stuff like that in them. It's like keeping a little part of the ocean with you, which is really, really pretty. And I love mermaids, so that really works. Especially if I want to write letters to myself, I think that could be cute. This next set I didn't actually order. It's just a bunch of rainbow random objects on washi tape. And it kind of annoyed me because I actually ordered a pastel set, which is way more pleasing to my eye. But this is just kind of like a mess of a rainbow. So I guess I'm going to try and incorporate it here there into my bullet journal. But like, yeah, this is not what I wanted. Then we have this kind of soft core, soft wave, synth wave, vapor wave looking ass packaging. I actually really like it. It's very aesthetique, as they would say. And it's just a mess of different things. You've got like, there are some stickers that are questionable, which I'm not gonna show too clearly, which made me laugh, but you know, you've got just like logos of like pop culture and stuff like that. You've got like heart eggs, Roman and Greek statues of goddesses and gods, like the Evian water bottle saying death, like water bottle logo saying death, a cute anime girl with a gat. Like, what is that? It's so cute. Very aesthetically appealing boxes, which are heavily vintage themed. This first red one has a red theme, funny enough. The rest of them don't necessarily pertain to that, and it's kind of a cardboardy texture, so you could write on top of it, and it does add some textured variation, but you can see that it all actually adheres to the red theme. So that's a bunch of card, and then it goes into washi tape stickers. The tea one is just so cute to me. I love that. Then the next one is a bluey one. And these are like more cool toned stickers. Way more simple, less going on, more you can actually write on because of obviously the texture of the paper. And then blue themed stickers on a washi tape base. A lot of these stickers tend to pertain to that. Then we have the dark blue box, which doesn't actually retain a color theme. It's just more so stickers that kind of fit in with that same old school theme. I really, really love this set. It kind of looks more like a gold themed set. I don't know why that entire set just makes me think of Assassin's Creed Unity, the one based in France. It just makes me think of the French Revolution. And then this final set is the green set. Again, it's quite similar to the other set in the sense that it's like got red and yellows and stuff like that. It's more of an amalgamation that fits within the theme rather than an actual color theme. Moving, like, I'm just moving stuff to the side. You can see there's just way too much stuff. But then we have these 4 boxes of these card-based stickers, and there's like 2 of each pattern. So you have a dark version of the pattern with like a coppery bronze look, and then a cream version of the pattern with a white sticky look. So this first set is very botanical, very flowery. So you've got like some full-on flowery art, and then you also have some other ones which are just like borders and stuff like that. The second set is more so bordery with some vector looking, like vectorized, simplistic looking designs. Essentially just frames, really. This third set is far more simple than the other ones, but it's more simple borders, a bit more geometric, and like mandala-esque. It makes me think of carpets. And the final set, which is actually really, really pretty, it essentially has a lot of art and portraits, which I think is really, really cool for like maybe scenes in like fantastical books, or like when thinking of like deities, or especially because I want to start actually book journaling. So using all of these stickers and all these tools to essentially accentuate what I'm saying about my story and stuff. You can see we have a lot of sticker packs here, like a lot. So it was kind of hard configuring how I was going to show those, but we are getting to the final leg. We're getting there. So starting off, I've got these 6 sheets of like magical looking stickers, and a lot of these have definitely been copy pasted, appropriated from Harry Potter. You can see like there's Hedwig with a letter, obviously. And then moving on, you've got like the little chocolate thing, the mirror from the first book, like the golden snitch, the time turner, the elder wand. I would potentially feel bad about this, like the JK isn't profiting off of any of this, but right now after everything I don't really care for it. And then the Nimbus that Harry Potter actually wrote himself. And just more really cute astrological and witchy art. This next one I don't go into, but essentially these 6 different sheets of like paint splodges. Then these next sheets are definitely old school art of like objects and stuff, which is really, really sweet. And I feel like this could be really, really fun when I'm reading period books, and I kind of want to make a spread that adheres to that theme. So I would like to eventually maybe one day go back and reread not Evelyn Hugo. Wait, the 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, because I feel like this would be cute. And those tags at the end are just so adorable. This is like one of my favorite sets, as per usual. The moon. You got so many faces of the moon, so many different colors, adorable. And I got from the same kind of brand. It's just like leaves and nature. So this is very autumn themed, which is another one of my favorite things because I was actually born in autumn and it's my favorite season. This is such a cute sticker pack because look at it. It looks like the baked goodies are actually in little bags, which is adorable. And I don't want to separate them. And then this one's a traveling kind of sheet of stickers. And it's kind of British kind of themed, but like it could obviously adhere for like anything. Then these next 2 sticker sheets is just like these flat out sticker sheets that you have to like cut around yourself. But there's a black and white one and a coloured one, which I think would be really good if I was working on my photography, watching videos that I liked, and then also planning out YouTube videos that I would like to record. These next 2 packs are just a bunch, like it's an amalgamation of old looking stuff. So it just kind of works for all sorts of weird and wacky things. And because the colours are more muted, I feel like it works for a less pop arty kind of look. But yeah, you can just see there's just all sorts. Look at that kettle. What an old school looking green kettle. Sorry, probably not the best visual of that last one. And there's so much going on the screen. I'm sorry, I had very, very limited desk space when I was doing this. Then we've got kind of the same thing going on for this other pack. And the kind of texture does enable you to actually write on top of it and stuff like that. So I'd probably write on top of them with like maybe metallic pens. This next sticker pack is just a bunch of different drinks, and you can see they are on a washi tape base, but they're so cute and colourful. They would obviously really work with colour themes and stuff like that, or just and I'm pretty sure they were designed after actual Japanese different water brands. This one's a spaceship with different constellations. Adorable. This one is essentially in bread. You've got all these different toasts, and you can see there's both of them are kind of based in bread, but this one, it makes me so hungry to look at. There's obviously some meaty ones like hot dogs like chopped up and stuff like that, but we're gonna pretend like it's vegan meat. And this other one is just a bunch of sweet baked goodies in a bread. Like, how adorable is that? Please ignore my really ugly nails. This one, again, I didn't really know how to open because of the way it was packaged, but it's just a bunch of transparent stickers of like all sorts of just random stuff. Same kind of issue I encountered with this set. This one's more so like tags and whatnot, and like portrait borders, so not that fascinating. Then we have this Day in Finland set, which is just like these gorgeous shots of the Scandinavian, I'm pretty sure it's Scandinavian, Scandinavian scapes, both in the city and in the foresty kind of areas. And I feel like this is very, very cooling. Like, it makes me just think of like where I'd want to go, have some hot tea, sit by a fireplace. Well, that's always what I want to do, but still. It just also makes me think of Christmas. This next set is essentially a cityscape, which is completely opposite, and it's got this, I'm pretty sure that's Chinese because, wait, no, ignore me, that's Japanese text. I can tell because I study Japanese. And I feel like this is very aesthetic, especially if I'm doing like city spreads, going out at night, stuff like that. This one is like a day out in a bookstore and stuff like that, and it's got these cute little white dude doodles as he goes out on his little journey, and there's like some cats and stuff like that. It's really adorable. Originally when I bought it, I didn't actually know there were these doodles. I just thought it'd be books and stuff, but I don't actually mind the addition. Especially because I'm big on libraries and book shopping. This is a Sakura set, so you've just got Sakuras with different kind of color palettes underneath, but primarily the sky, greenery, and stuff like that. I dropped one of them. I'm smart. But yeah, really, really sweet because I have so much Sakura themed washi tape already that it works. This one kind of reminds me of Patronus's. Oh god, I'm so sad to say that. But like, it's a lot of sea nightscapes with like these white doodles on top of them. It feels kind of spiritual in a way. And I feel like they'd be really, really good for like mental reveries and stuff like that, especially at nighttime. Because I really like to write out my feelings. We've got even more night themed ones with doodles. You know me, I'm Nyx. I've got to keep things about the nighttime. This next set I'm not going to pull out, but essentially it's just fans with different botanical art. You can see all the pretty different flowers that are available. It's primarily just greens, yellows, and pinks. Then this other one is like these different fan designs with flowers, which are so pretty, and they're pretty massive. I actually like these more than the fans. And then this final set is just a bunch of poetry. It's actually written in English and it's actually legible. So I have been using those thematically. These 4 sets actually came with these bonus stickers at the back, which are more simplistic, but they work with the theme of what's actually on, like within the sticker pack. And I thought that was really innovative and actually very interesting. So we've got these big papers, and I'm pretty sure all of the stickers are like paper based, so they are writable. Like they are something that you can write on. So that's the first set, and I feel like that's more like old school letter writing looking set. Then this one reminds me of children's stories. I feel like this would definitely be good for spreads where I'm like kind of talking about reading a children's book and stuff like that. You can see that was clearly a sticker mishap. Oh, and especially for Halloween. I really like this pumpkin sticker for that idea. This next one is more 18th century looking art, 18th, 19th, kinda. I always confuse them, to be honest. They look pretty damn similar. No, 19th, 20th century actually. And then this one is like kind of oriental looking art of like florals, but then also just more simplistic florals. Then this next set is just a bunch of like white maps and stuff like that. Because it's so white, it would be very easy to write upon. And I just like the amalgamation of different things because I feel like it really helps this idea of scrapbooking. And like using your bullet journal to scrapbook. I got so many of these Mocard sticker packs. So starting off, we've got this. Like I already had quite a few of them. If you want to see like my entire stationery haul, well not entire stationery haul, my entire stationery collection, I'm happy to provide that maybe later down in the year when I've actually moved out. But this one is like gold leafed botanicals. Very refreshing looking, very tropical. This next one is actually coffee/tea themed. I wish it said tea, but it says coffee, and I guess more people drink coffee. Well, actually, more people I think drink tea than coffee, but still, there's a whole culture around coffee. And you can see like there's such cute little stickers. You got like coffee stains, like time to drink coffee. It just reminds me of like going to a coffee store with these kind of printouts would be adorable. A coffee press. You know, desserts and whatnot. I try to kind of organize it by size a lot of the time. But I feel like I could double use quite a few of these, not only for coffee, but also for like tea, just pretending that it says tea and stuff like that. This next spread, I feel like is kind of like newspapery because it just looks like it's an amalgamation of like different scripts and stuff like that, which just make me think of information being delivered. It's just like a lot of random stuff. It just kind of looks really cute. That's about it. I wasn't really thinking. I was like, oh, this is pretty and there's lots of words. And I feel like the different colors would really go with different spreads. So I usually often think about color variety. This one is an entire pack on traveling, which was really, really helpful for my spread on like wanting to travel, because I had a spread in my 2020 bullet journal startup wherein I just talk about things I want to do, and something I'd really like to do this year is hopefully travel. Obviously Corona has postponed that, but I'm still hoping I can manage to potentially do something eventually, at least within the next year from this summer going on. This set right now is actually one of my absolute favorites. It's like a night themed set with like poetry and quotes and whatnot. Obviously there is a celestial aspect with the blues and pinks and stuff of the solar system coming in. Especially the pastel ones, they're adorable, but I love the night ones so much. And it can be very, very helpful when you find little quotes that actually fit in with what you're trying to say. And if it is kind of nonsense, which is often the case sometimes, you can just like use it for the aesthetic. Then I loved this set too much that I bought 2 packs of this, but this one is just more zodiac based celestial stuff, you know? I see night stuff, I buy it. I'm super, super simple in that regard. You can see there's little prints, metallic arts put on top of quite a few of these. I do need to finish that book. I actually quite enjoyed it when I started it last year, but I would like to actually finish it. I love that sticker right there. It's so pretty. And I actually use this sticker set in my actual beginning of bullet journal spread. These ones are more constellations, but they're far more simple and pastel theme compared to the last one, and the simplisticness kind of helps, I feel, in making it more universal, and the versatility of the set. So many cute little stickers. Then this next set is pretty similar to the last one. Yeah, I just basically put all the astrological stuff like at the end because it was my favorite and I was looking most forward to it. Again, more geometric circular things. These are just so satisfying to look at, and I love how big they are. And I feel like these kind of sets work well together. This is another case of me loving the set so much that I bought 2 of them. But this one is more so geometric diagrams of potentially celestial things, but also just cute diagrams. I'm pretty sure some of these have a symbolic context, which I will most likely be looking into. Okie dokie guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If there's any kind of themes you'd like to see me do, I am more than happy to comply. I will be doing some like dedicated gaming, movies, and obviously book journal spreads, which I'm hopefully going to be recording, and I hope you guys look forward to seeing that. But yeah, if you want to see any dedicated things, any kind of colors or anything that you're kind of fascinated by, I'm more than happy to oblige, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for spending time with me. Bye.